guys, you're welcome back to my channel. This is Mengla's Corner and I am Fadimatu Mengla. I already did a get to know me video, so you can check it out so that you know what we are bringing on the table. So in Mengla's Corner, we talk relatable societal issues, we talk on matters on faith, lifestyle, and equally we do book reviews and many other interesting content that you might want to click on. So today I came on board so that we could gist. Okay, so what are we talking about today? I want us to talk about breaking negative barriers. Okay, I'll put out a question there, so please in the comment section I would like you to leave a comment if you've found yourself in a similar situation and how are you dealing with it, and or how were you able to overcome it. So today we are talking breaking negative barriers. So have you ever found yourself in an environment where there's so much negation, like there's so much negativity around you, the surrounding, like sometimes you feel choked to the neck? Okay, so I'm giving you the story because I'm residing here in the UAE, in Dubai to be precise, and life in Dubai is basically like work, home, and then back to work again, and then back and then home. So it's like basically you do not have a life. You do not have a life of your own. So it's like working, home, work, home, work, home, work, home. And at the end of the day, you discover that sometimes you are so drained, both physically, mentally, and otherwise, that you don't even have time to take care of your own self. So imagine finding yourself in a situation where it's only about work and then home. So how do you go about your own personal or even your private life? Because sometimes, believe you me, you work 6 days and one day of a day of just one, it's never enough, because you have to put a lot of things together. You have to do a lot of things, and then you need to go out. If you are someone who is an outgoing person who wants to go out, explore, and then get to know things at the end of the day. So you find yourself in such an environment. In this case, you what you need, it's like your workplace need to be totally conducive for you. And then hey, you find yourself in your workplace, it's even more heated. So imagine you living home with all the stress that home already has, and then going to work to get even more stressed. You find people at the job site who just want to let you down. The slightest thing you do, they want to report you. Like everything you want to do, like around you, everything is full of so much negativity. Like it's like people don't even want you to grow. People don't want you to even prosper. Sometimes you find someone you want to, like, I was thinking of doing this, and then the first thing you get is discouragement. No, I don't think it's going to work and stuff. My God, have you found yourself in such an environment? I would really like you to give me your opinions. Like, how are you dealing with it if you are presently in that condition? If how are you dealing with it? And also, if you've once experienced it and then you're moving out of you've gone out of that situation, so how were you able to overcome it? Because believe you me, we are living in a time where, in this 21st century, it's a time where like mental health is another issue of its own. Look, I would like to talk about mental health, but I think that's a whole video of its own. Okay, so you find yourself in that situation, everyone wants to put you down. The slightest thing you do, you are being reported, and then you feel like it's like the world is against you. So what, living home, your expectation should be, my workplace should be so friendly. My workplace should be totally and completely friendly, because I don't even have time to make friends here. Okay, so the first thing, I've sampled a lot of opinions. I've gotten people's opinions about how they it's done in their different places of work, and it's basically almost the same thing. And you know, it's stressful. There are some people who cannot take that. Okay, there are some people who cannot even handle being criticized or being talked down on, or the slightest thing you do, it's a mistake for others, and then they just want to feel like, oh, you should be reported. Like, what do you gain if someone, maybe by just reporting them, it could cost them their job, or by reporting supporting them, it drains them down. Okay, so me, what I do is normally I talk to myself a lot. Anyone who knows me or who sees me often, sometimes you can feel like maybe I'm going crazy, but that's not the situation. It's because I'm talking a lot to myself, because I need to encourage myself on how things are. Like, I have to accept that people are what they are, and then I have to make sure that whatever anyone says about me should not get to me. So what I do is I talk to myself, I motivate myself. So before I leave home, I look into the mirror, like, you can do this. Nothing anyone says or does at the place of my place of work will not get to me. I am strong, I am independent, I am bold, I am beautiful, I have all of what it takes. So I talk to myself as often as possible. Okay, so the second thing that I try to do is I try as much as possible not to talk down on people, because we have a lot of people out there who are dealing with a lot of things, and they might not want to share. So you don't know what people are struggling with, so you will not want to break them down with your words. Okay, so when you find yourself in an environment where people really are looking forward to bring someone down, you should be that person who is willing and ready to break that negative barrier. You should break it. Come on, let us seek to be different. Okay, let's seek to be different. Like, talk to people that they will feel comforted, people that they will feel that yes, the world is a better place, because a lot of people deal with issues that they cannot handle, and they end up, you start hearing people like, oh, they had anxiety issues, they had depression, and all of that, because they are going through a lot in their environment. Because look, whether we like it or not, our environment plays a very vital role in our day-to-day life. So if we're in an environment that is not suiting, people who cannot handle any sort of stress, no matter what it is, they'll break down. So I try as much as possible to not to talk down on anyone, to encourage someone. Let my words be encouraging. If I cannot give anything out, at least I should give a word of encouragement to someone, or the way I talk to someone should remind them that yeah, there's still a chance, or there's still a way out, no matter what you might be going through. The third thing I do is, when trying to break a negative barrier, I feed myself on the word of God. Because come on guys, the word of God is flesh, the word of God is light, and is also life. So if you are feeding yourself with the word of God, you will discover that you have more life in you, and you will be able to give out to the world no matter what. What you'll be giving out to the world is the light that is reflected from the word of God. So feeding yourself with the word of God would help you. Once you go out there, you might not even want to be part of those who bring down others, but you might want to be a part of those that bring change. So I didn't really want to talk long on this video. I'll be at the comment section waiting for your responses. Just let me know how you were able to overcome such situation, if you've ever found yourself there, and you can give us tips on how to resolve them. Look, the world is looking for game changers. The world is looking for people who are willing to change the game, or to change that mentality, to change that negative thinking that people have about life and many other things. So if there are people who are available to make a change to the world, we should be part of them. So if you come across this video and it really blessed you, please give it a thumbs up, and do well to subscribe on this YouTube channel, and equally comment, like, and share. See you in our next video.